Craig Bellamy's rebuilt Melbourne had cleaned up at the Dally M Awards and also claimed the 2011 minor premiership. However, the biggest prize of all still lay ahead, and they were aiming to take a significant step towards it by overcoming their first hurdle in the finals, Rick Stone's gutsy Newcastle Knights, who were considered rank outsiders. Gareth Widdop was a shock-late inclusion for the Storm and showed that the ankle he twisted against the Roosters 7 days earlier wasn't too bad after all. Faced with instant elimination, the 8th place Knights knew that their attack had to be right on the money, and this was an early chance they couldn't afford to waste.
Here's Gidley getting it on. It's gone to Costigan, it's gone to McManus. Good run by Newcastle, but it's gone forward. It's been recalled for forward pass. Costigan to McManus.
They also couldn't lose a key man like Jared Mullen, who looked to be in all sorts of trouble after hurting his wrist, yet bravely played on. Even more painful was seeing his side serve up 6 points on a platter.
Costigan knocked on, advantage applies, Duffy's away. Melbourne will score under the uprights at the southern end.
Melbourne didn't require a helping hand for their second try though, as they did it beautifully themselves.
It's gone to Cronk with the head bandage, and Proctor did well, Slater does better. Champion, he eclipses them all with a try.
That's lovely stuff, lovely set move, done it 1,000 times at training.
In what was increasingly looking like being his final game, Adam McDougall fired up.
Mate, twice in the head.
Mad Dog was barking mad over some of the treatment he'd received in tackles. And the veteran outside back was even grumpier after being culpable in Newcastle's failure to cope with a Cooper Cronk bomb.
He gets a kick across, Slater's underneath it. So too is Newcastle. Manu has scored.
The hard-working second rower cashed in on Melbourne's territorial dominance and got the green light from the men upstairs, ensuring that the home side would return to the sheds in firm control thanks to a lead of 16 blot. Hoping for a smooth, trouble-free passage to the preliminary final, the Storm remained methodical and edged ahead by 3 converted tries through a Cameron Smith penalty goal after Billy Slater was worked over.
Cameron Smith taking it out to even sixes now. 18-0 Melbourne.
Meanwhile, that man Manu was having a stormer.
Manu's away. He won't beat Uarte, but he might get it to Widdop, which he does, and Widdop is picked up and pulled out in cover.
Just when this match seemed to be meandering to its inevitable conclusion, Newcastle sprang to life. Ex-Storm prop Antonio Kafusi was held up. Then on the following tackle, their captain capitalised on the fringe.
Sting, Gidley will score! Newcastle are on the board. Gidley in to score.
Then 3 minutes later, the Novocastrians went over again as their belated resurgence intensified.
And back to Gidley and on to Marlon. He cuts out McDougall, Uarte. They can't stop him. And Uarte plunges over.
Uarte's 20th try of 2011 gave the Knights a little bit of hope with 13 minutes left. But unfortunately for them, Gidley shanked both conversion attempts.
And Gidley has missed it again.
Even with the game safe 90 seconds out from full time, Melbourne's desperation was evident as they prevented James McManus from levelling the try ledger at 3 apiece. And that left Newcastle to exit from the title race with an 18-8 defeat. That brought the curtain down on the colourful career of Adam McDougall, but the Storm lived to fight for the right to contest this year's grand final.
We've earned the week off now, and we've got to make sure that we prepare in those 2 weeks and make sure we're peaking next week. So it was a great performance by the boys today. We've been down a little bit in the last couple of weeks and fell away a bit at the end, so a bit to work on.
David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.